Hey, my friends, welcome to day 39 of this Manifest with Mining Challenge. My name is Tom the Furry Hat Guy. Welcome, 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 everybody. Now, we're so excited because this is going to be the final week of the Manifest with Mining Challenge. Oh my God. Just because this is the final week of the challenge does not mean this is the end of me doing contests like this. So basically, there's 7 days in a week. So what I'm going to be doing after this is instead of doing 7 videos a week, I'll be doing 3 videos a week, and I'll still be doing the wheel, giving people a chance to win. And we're actually going to have some other different exercises other than just doing the tapping. So there's going to be some other I'm going to have some lessons. I might have some guided meditations where I'll say the secret phrase of the day in the meditation. I'll also have something where I have the spoken vibrations, which is affirmations. I like to do affirmations audios, and at some point in that audio, uh, I'll put in the secret phrase of the day as well. You just have to listen to the audio to listen up for it. But otherwise, yeah. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing the last 7 issues, and so uh, we have been manifesting with mining because we're talking about the mining of these little mini Bitcoin miners. And today, this morning, we actually got to give away to the winners who won last week. They all won. The winners won the new S80 Ultra shared versions, and those are actually an upgrade to mining more. They actually have more hash power to it, so they actually scoop up more Bitcoin. So yeah, so that's something we're going to be doing all this week. I'm going to be giving away shares. I'll be giving 7 shares of a booster and some register wallet money as well. Okay. So yeah, and then after we get to the when we start doing the 3 days a week, I'll probably go back to giving during those times. I'll go back to giving I'll probably give away 2 shares. No, I don't know if I'm going to do 2 shares. I'll probably just still do the same thing. I'll still do one of the Bit Booster shared S80 Ultras, and then I'll do some register funds for six winners. But it's only going to be 3 days a week. Okay, so let's go and bring up today's topic. Today's topic is all about um, my financial situation is a reflection of my self-worth. Now, this one is actually based on equating personal value with financial status. Thinking like, you ever have those people, when they ask you, um, instead of asking you like something like, hey, what's your favorite ice cream? When they meet you, they always ask you, what do you do for a living? And the way that they judge you is based on how you answer. Like you say, if someone goes, "Hey, what do you do?" "Hey, Tom, good to," or "Hey, Bob, hey, Joan, good to meet you. So, what do you do for a living?" And you're all, "Oh, I'm a DoorDash driver." And then basically, the person that meets you is like this millionaire, and just be like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. How long have you been doing that for?" "Oh, I've been doing it for like 5 years." "Oh, okay, I guess you love it and all." Or I work at McDonald's and I'm a fry cook. And a rich millionaire is talking to you and going, "Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's a job." And people seem to judge others based on your the 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 value of what you do for a living, where you can actually literally have a conversation with somebody and literally be like, you know, um, when I meet somebody, I never ask what they do for a living. Instead, I ask what their favorite flavored ice cream is. And then some people will be like, "Oh, I don't eat ice cream. I'm lactose intolerant." Okay. What is your favorite food? Something like that. Because everybody eats. So what's your favorite food? And they might say pizza. And then you say, oh, great. What kind of pizza? They say, oh, I like ham and pineapple, or I like supreme with everything on it, things like that. So I feel when you get to know people at that type of level, it's a lot different than wanting to just be like, oh, what do you do for a living? And then just like prejudging what they do. You could literally even say, hey, I really don't want to tell you what I do for a living because I think people judge me on what I say to them. So I'd rather answer you with, I'd rather you ask me what's my favorite ice cream or what's my favorite food, so I can get to know like who you are outside of work, things like that. So that you can always do stuff like that if you decide that you want to you know get to know people more in a fun way. So yeah, that's really a great way to do that. So anyways, people seem to have this money block specifically, though. This money block of my financial situation is a reflection of my self-worth, and they have this, and it just really stops them from manifesting more in their lives. So we're gonna go and tap away this issue tonight, I'm sorry, this morning for you all in the United States, and let's go and do that right now. And then if anyone else is in Australia or Asia or anywhere else, some people it might be the afternoon, some people it might be the evening. For me, it's the evening. I'm in Asia. So, but most of my people that I speak to, they're all in the United States because I'm American. So let's go and just go and tap this baby out of here. Here we go. Even though my financial situation is a reflection of my self-worth, I deeply and completely love, accept, and honor myself. Even though I equate personal value with financial status, I feel like I have to answer someone if they ask me what I do for a living. And what I do for a living is kind of embarrassing because I know I don't make a lot of money doing it. So I feel like I'm going to be judged by the answer that I give them. And then they're not going to want to work with me or even hang out with me. And even though my financial situation is a reflection of my self-worth, I don't make a lot of money. So then I don't feel worthy of more. And since I don't feel worthy of more, I tend to block more from coming in. And even though my financial situation is a reflection of my self-worth, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept how I am anyways. Let's go start tapping on the eyebrow. So eyebrow. My financial situation is a reflection of my self-worth. My financial situation is a reflection of my self-worth. My financial situation is a reflection of my self-worth. I'm not sure why I equate my personal value with my financial status. And sometimes I want to answer differently when someone asks me what I do for a living. Like if I say that I do DoorDash, I tell people I am a concierge for a bunch of different restaurants around town. And I help people by making sure that they get their food to them and they are happy by the food that we serve them. And then people who are and do DoorDash, it is technically your own business because you are driving your own car and you are taking the orders that you want to take and you are servicing people's needs. You're making your own hours. You're using your own gas. So technically, you are a concierge service and you do help dozens and dozens of different companies and restaurants around town by making sure that people receive their food in record time. You could even tell people ask you, "Oh, so what is the name of that company?" You could say Dior Daché. It's basically DoorDash. But you are a business owner. It's just not a highly profitable business, but you are still a business owner. And the thing is, people out there still clam up on the inside and they say, "Oh, yeah, I do this for a living. I work at McDonald's." And then since they clam up, the money that they want doesn't come to them because money doesn't like to be clammed up. Money loves to be with confident people who use money in the right ways. And the thing is, how would you find yourself to be worthy of more? You do that by creating value within yourself. Start by looking for something that's going to make you a lot of money. Could be right in front of you and really, really work that company and, get the word out about it and show people proof that it's actually working. Like for my people who have won some bit boosters out there, you can literally show proof that your bit boosters are mining Bitcoin. It may not be millions of dollars of Bitcoin, but it's still Bitcoin. And these days, people just want something that works. And if these things work, you can always spread the word to your friends. and show them your back office because everybody who owns one of these makes money. Whether a little bit of Bitcoin or a lot, you make money. And then finally, as you accumulate even more of these boosters, you'll make even more. And the thing is, we don't really have to have boosters to create self-worth because self-worth is internal. How do we make ourselves internally wealthy? By focusing on our emotional wealth, which is by doing tap emotional freedom technique tapping like you are right now, by doing guided meditations and working on your spiritual wealth, by doing spoken vibrations, aka affirmations daily and working on your mental wealth, by going out for walks, going to the gym, and eating healthy, you're working on your physical wealth. By doing things with your spouse or working with yourself by doing things for yourself and working on your relational wealth. And by doing the things that are really going to help you become worthy, like picking up a self-help book that is going to teach you how to manifest more money, by learning about the law of attraction and being consistent with it so you can manifest things with ease. And then a lot of money is going to come to you because you will feel worthy of it. And then when someone says, "Hey, such and such, what do you do for a living?" You can simply say, "I make an unbelievable amount of money doing the things that I love." And when you say an unbelievable amount, that normally means that if I told you what I made, whether it be a dollar or $5 million a year, you wouldn't believe me. So it's unbelievable. And then you can go into the other questions of, by the way, what is your favorite food? And they will tell you. And then you will start to become a worthy person who is worthy of wealth. And that brings us to the secret phrase of the day is, I am worthy of wealth because I am an amazing person on the inside. Secret phrase of the day is, I am worthy of wealth because I am an amazing person on the inside. One more time. I am worthy of wealth because I am an amazing person on the inside. Releasing this belief that my financial situation is a reflection of my self-worth. Releasing it out of my body. Releasing it out of my mind. Releasing it out of my heart. Releasing it out of my soul. And releasing it out of my spirit. And releasing it out of the trillions and trillions of my cells and molecules and atoms. And believing right now that I am worthy of wealth because I am an amazing person on the inside. Take a deep breath in, hold, and release. So take some time to really, really feel how you feel. And right now, y'all know what time it is. Let's go to the wheel. All right, everybody. So let's go and go to the wheel and see who's going to win the free S80 Ultra shared version. Here we go. Spinning to win, spinning to win. Who is gonna win? Who is gonna win? Who is gonna win? Okay, it looks like it is Nicole. All right, congratulations, Nicole. You have won a free share of a S80 Ultra. S80 Ultra. So congratulations. Now, who's gonna win the Register Wallet funds? Let's go and take take care of that right now. Who is going to win the register money? And remember, the register money, guys, is basically 30% off of the share of a booster. So instead of paying like, 180 to $200, you'll only have to pay 30% of that. Or no, you'll be given 30% as a prize from me, and then you just take care of the rest if you want to put in the USDT in there, and then you'll get to buy uh, a another share of a booster yourself. So let's go and take Nicole off, and let's go and spin to win. Who's going to win the Register Wallet funds? Okay, who's going to win? Who's going to win? That person is Nilda. Congratulations, Nilda. Nilda has won. Okay, awesome. Okay, so that is it for day number 39. Thank you all for joining me for this wonderful day, this wonderful magical Monday morning, the MMM of the week. Hopefully, this started your day off right or your week off right. And everybody take care, stay blessed, and we'll talk to you all very, very soon. God bless everybody.